Yes, as you see in the video, as you see in the title, I mean, it's true. I had my relapse. What's good with y'all niggas? This tag is this. And I'm really in this bitch. But look, bro. I've had some. I was just like, before I started recording this video, bro, I was just talking to myself, just like walking around the crib and shit, just having a full-on conversation with myself. But I'm like, bro, before I forget this shit, I gotta like record this shit. Cause like I be having some interesting conversations with myself. Like, but I don't record them and shit. But so yeah, bro. I had my relapse. You know what I mean? It was a succubus. It was probably multiple of them, for real. Like, bro, this was the thing, bro. I was in my sleep, bro. Like, I was dead ass, like, in my sleep, like, and like, when I came, bro, like, when I relapsed, bro, like, I instantly knew, like, bro, before I even woke up, it was like, this the crazy thing, like, I was in my sleep and I knew I done fucked up. I was like, what? I was like, no. I was like, no. I was on like day 30 something, bro. Oh God. I was like, ain't no way. Like I was in my sleep. Let me just tell you, like, let me just give you the rundown, bro. Like, I ain't gonna get too into details of, you know, my sexual dream, but the succubus, incubus, whatever, bro. Incubus disguised as a succubus, bro, because I believe it was some sexual entities. It was definitely some sexual energies, because whatever happens on the physical realm, it already happened on the spiritual realm, bro. That's a fact. So it was like I was conscious for like a second, like that ass for like a second. Like I knew, like, as soon as I came, it was two females, right? It was two females. I'm not even gonna get into detail, like, you know, what we was doing in position and shit. But you know what I mean? I just had a full-on relapse. I'm like, and I was asleep, and in my sleep, I'm like, I know bro, you know, like, y'all ever have a nightmare and y'all woke up from a nightmare just heavy breathing? Like it felt so real. It felt so real that your ass thought, you know, and then you woke up and you're like, oh, good thing it wasn't real. Like, nah, nigga, it was real. Trust me. I'm telling you, whatever happened, like, whatever you was experiencing in the spiritual realm, bruh, it was like, everything's energy, bruh. I keep having to remind myself that. And I have to remind y'all niggas that too. Like, everything is energy. Energy can't be created nor destroyed. You feel me? Whatever you put your energy toward, that's what your manifestation is gonna be. So I ain't gonna lie, like, when I had my relapse, I was like, you know, it makes sense, because I just been having strong ass urges. You know what I mean? Like, I've been having strong ass urges. And then earlier, you know what I mean, I ate some potato chips. I just been eating low vibrational food and shit. So it's like, it don't, you know what I mean? It's not gonna add up well, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not taking care of yourself and shit, you eating junk food and shit, it's like you just raising your chances even more. You raising the chances of it being a higher chance of you relapsing. And you don't even masturbate. You don't even play with yourself. And you getting a higher chance of you relapsing just by what you put in your body and shit. So, you know what I mean? Everything that you do on the physical realm, it's affecting you spiritually too. Trust me. Okay? So, you know what I mean? I'm just thinking back to, like, you know, before I had my relapse, I'm like, okay, makes sense, you feel me? You know, but you know how most people have they relapse? Alright, fuck it. My phone wanna drop and shit. We still gonna keep going. So you know how you got your you know how most people that have a relapse, right? Okay. So they either feel two type of ways. You either get this post-nut clarity where you're just like, your brain just like, you know what I mean? You had a brain fog and you instantly just, it's like Google, it's like think of like a Google tab, like a Google search. You just hit F5 on that shit. You just hit refresh. You feel me? Like you instantly just get like, you know what I mean? You just start thinking more clear, right? You're like, oh shit, what the fuck am I doing? I got cum all over my hands and shit. What the fuck am I doing in my life? You feel me? In this instance, it wasn't that case though. It was like dead ass, like I had a wet dream and I had a full-on relapse. Like I was thinking I was fucking two bitches. You feel me? Like, and it was probably, and this, I'm telling you, bro, they had to be sexual energies, bro. They had to be some type of succubus, incubus, whatever. You feel me? Cause you feel me, they was really trying to get a hold of my shit, real shit. But or so you know, niggas either feel two type of ways. They either have a post-nut clarity, and they just start thinking more clear and shit, or you know, they just start, you know, having guilt trips. Like they just start having guilt trips. They just start feeling guilty and shit. Like, nigga, it's natural. There's nothing to be feeling guilty about. Like, nigga, it happened, okay? You feel me? Like, you know what I mean? It's not healthy just to hold all that nut in. You feel me? Like, you holding all that sexual energy in. And you gonna feel guilty when you relapse. You gonna feel guilty when, you know what I mean, tiny amounts come out and shit. Like, nigga, it's natural, nigga. It happens, nigga. Like, move on. Like, get on with it. Like, you know what I mean? There's nothing to be feeling guilty about. You feel me? Like, that's what they want. That's what your ego wants you to think. You feel me? Your ego just wants you to make you feel bad about yourself. Like, aha, look at your ass. You done relapsed. Now you're going to be feeling all types of, you know, you're going to have all these types of, you know, negative thoughts about yourself. You're going to start feeling guilty about yourself. You're going to be like, damn, you know what I mean? I was on day whoop-de-whoop-whoop. You know what I mean? Now I got to start all over. Damn, I'm worthless. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, bruh, nah. Like, like, you feel me? I'm making this video right now. I'm still on my shit. Like, I'm still grinding. You feel me? After this video, I'm finna go work out. I'm finna exercise. Then I'm finna go meditate. I'm in nature. You feel me? I'm really outside. Like, I'm getting in tune with myself. Like, I'm not letting none of that shit hold me back. Like, yeah, you feel me? I had my relapse. It is what it is. But I'm not gonna let that shit hold me back. I'm not gonna, you know, guilt trip about that shit. I'm gonna keep going. You feel me? Like, I feel great. You feel me? I feel good. So honestly, I'm not capping when I tell y'all this. Like, I didn't have any type of guilt trips. You feel me? I did have, like I said, I was having a full-on conversation with myself before I started making this video. So, you feel me? Like, all these ideas and shit, all these thoughts just started popping up in my head. And I was like, yo, I gotta make a video about this shit. I gotta make a video about my experience. So yeah, you feel me? I relapsed, you know what I mean? And that's another thing. Y'all niggas gotta, like, y'all gotta chill. Like, there's nothing to feel guilty about. And that's another thing is, like, right, when you relapse, right, you, like, you know the niggas that, like, fucking masturbate 6-8 times a day? They busting the nut consecutively. Like, nigga, think of your sexual energy, okay? Think of your libido, your sexual drive, right? Not the act of sexual intercourse, not that shit of, like, two humans having sex, okay? No. Because niggas think that your sexual energy is just all about, like, niggas think your nut, holding your nut is just for reproducing. Like, yeah, that's the big key, is to reproduce and create another life. But, nigga, your sexual energy, besides the sun, my nigga, besides the sun, which is like the most important energy, it gives life to everything on earth. You feel me? Besides the sun, your sexual energy is the most important energy. You feel me? So, if you give that shit away, you just draining yourself on the spiritual realm. Like, on the spiritual level, you just draining yourself. That's the thing, though. Niggas think that this is the thing that they want you to think. They want you to think that when you relapse, right, you done fully lost all your sexual, you done lost all your sexual energy. You done lost all your sexual drive. Your sexual drive could be, it could be new ideas. It could be your creative sexual energy, you know what I mean, to create something, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, music, art, whatever, to build. It could be, you know what I mean, your sex appeal. God damn. You feel me? It could be your sex appeal. So your sexual drive is everything, bruh. It's everything. So, you know, you got to think of your sexual energy like a battery percentage, okay? You know how when you charge your phone and your phone on full battery percentage, it's on 100%? Okay, nigga. So when you relapse, you feel me? You didn't lose all your sexual energy, my nigga. Because if that was the case, then why 30 minutes later, your ass try to masturbate and, nigga, you could bust a nut again? Clearly, you didn't lose all your sexual energy, my nigga. The niggas who be busting 6, 8 nuts a day, and then they barely can bust anything out, that's the niggas that lost all their sexual energy, okay? So think of your sexual energy like a battery percentage, okay? You was holding on your nut, you was on your shit, you was grinding, you was working out, you was meditating, you was getting in nature, you was focusing on yourself. You feel me? You was at 100%. And then, you know what I mean, you had a wet dream, you got down, you relapsed or some shit. You feel me? It happens. It is what it is, man. But shit, now you back down to like a 50%, you feel me? A 50% of sexual energy. You know what I mean? You lost a 50% of sexual drive. But you didn't lose all your sexual energy. That's the point that I'm trying to make. You didn't lose all your sexual energy. You feel me? You still got some in you. Yeah, you done lost, half your energy. You done lost a bit. But over time, you can gain that shit back. You just got to take that shit day by day, right? Like, it's going to take time, you feel me? But you didn't lose all your sexual energy. So don't feel guilty. Don't feel like, damn, I relapsed and I lost all my shit. I got to start all over. Like, yeah, you got to start all over from day one. But, my nigga, carry on like it was day 200, whatever day you was on. If you was on day 46 and you had a relapse on day 46, nigga, carry on, nigga, move on like, nigga, it's day 47. Nigga, continue doing what you was doing. Continue being on your shit like it's day 47. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? The grind don't stop. The shit don't stop. That's what they want you to think, okay? They want you to go back to your lower self. They want you to go back to being comfortable. Because it's easy, like, my nigga, it's easy to, like, guilt trip yourself and start feeling guilty about yourself. Like, damn, I relapsed. Damn, you feel me? I relapsed. You know what I mean? I might as well just, consider this one day a cheat day. Like, nigga, don't throw away all that progress over some guilt, my nigga. Don't be like, oh, well, I relapsed, so fuck it. I'ma just bust another nut real quick. Oh, I relapsed. Oh, well, fuck it. I'ma just, not work out today. I'ma not do any